Hello everyone, it's Mel here at M&M Archery in Kentucky. I am very excited to bring to you the 2026 Mathews ARC bow. As you know, you've seen a lot of hypes on the internet lately, and I've been waiting for everything to settle to give you a real review on it and my take on this bow, and I can tell you it is pretty sick. Some of the bows that are out there on the market, it's very difficult to buy a bad bow. With all the engineers and different companies, they just go to different ones and they take their technology with them. Mathews, however, does something a little bit different. What they did this year is they took the riser that they had and they redesigned it. Now, it may look very similar to the others, but it is not, I can assure you. So they made a 34 and a 30. So what's so special about the ARC is the fact that if you look at how beefy these are compared to different models in the past, this upper part will allow more strength, but as you draw this back, it becomes even more compact. So I'm not going to get in any kind of like brace height because you can go to the site and see that, but what I wanted to show you is how unique this is. So the Silent Connect system on the bows that are in the previous models were one of my favorite things to have on a bow. I don't like anything touching my cams when I'm hoisting my bow to the tree stand, or if I want to put some kind of like a sling on it. So what they did is they re-engineered it and they put the Silent Connect system directly on this riser right here. So you have one at the top and you have one at the bottom of the riser. Now what's really cool about this is you can use it not only like the Silent Connect system, but you can hoist it from the top or the bottom so you don't like bang your sight up as you're going through, but you can also connect a sling to it this way so you can port it around. Other neat features about this ARC that I thought was really kind of unique is the fact that they redesigned this cam to add tuning holes just like the other models, but they put two here, and I don't know if you can kind of see them or not, but you see how the string comes through the front and it comes through the back. These have numbers of 34 and 30 on them. So when you twist your cables up to advance your cam or redo the timing, which I've never had that issue with a Mathews, you have that ability to do that. They did keep the adjusting tunability for the cams, and you can kind of see how you can play around with that. So it eliminates those top hats that everybody says they have issues with in the past. So since they put that on there, this bow shoots phenomenal because you can get your paper tears, you can get your tuning set, and it's just an all-around just beefy hunting bow. When you go to customizing this type of bow, you can take off the grip and rechange it with different ones. You can do matching colors of it, of course. You can do grip panels, which are the Bond thing. It's the same thing from like last year, of course, but it's still kind of cool how you can make it a thinner grip if that's your preference. The Bond system that you have, you can get different types. So you can get the contour, the taper, or the, looks like the engage, okay? The stabilization, they did a 7-degree offset with it. And what that is when you do the integrated stabilizer, you can, when you screw it in here, you can kind of play around with it like the length. So you're getting a lot of different stabilizers out of that length. So if you get like a 12, you can take it down to, my goodness, a 2-inch or a 5-inch, whatever you want, whatever you're playing around with. New engaged limb legs this year for the stand. You can shoot with those on the bow, just like previous models. And if you want a rear bar, you don't have to have it mismatched like before. So you got the flatline stabilizer on one front, and then you've got this this bridge lock angled, okay? So when you put this on, this is the new integrated bridge lock V-bar mount that goes on the back to balance your bow even more. So I thought it was kind of cool how they did that. Of course, the low pro quivers, okay? They all match. And to beef it up a little bit more, if you want to play around with your smooth draw and see, even though the bow is smooth as it is, we have the SWX Z mods. So what this does is it provides a little bit smoother draw for those that have any kind of like shoulder issues or anything like that, or you just like a smoother draw than what you've ever experienced before. So we have plenty of these models that were delivered. The new Kodiak brown color, we have that, and we have some reserve bows coming in. People have been ringing off the phone here, so that's why we haven't posted a video until now. But just give us a call here at M&M Archery and we'll get you set up. That way you can get on the list or come in and buy one of these that we have already in stock. Until then, stay tuned.